Hello and welcome. Today we have serious problems. We have a broken camshaft solenoid. Now the bolt has been stripped out and it's lodged in there, definitely in there. So this is a camshaft exhaust one, the exits. So the black one is the back one, and there is a bolt that broke off. So you can definitely see it's a mess here. This is a new part and it broke off. It was over tightened. As you can see, here's the bolt from before. Let me give you retrospect here. Get my nice handy tool here. Alright, so you can definitely see the broken bolt. There, you see it? You see it? Yes, so that was back in there. Now let me compare it with you. This is the old bolt. Ooh. Uh-oh, that's bad. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Okie dokie, so we're back. Alright, so to get a nut that's broken off, as you can see, the exhaust one is in there still. Inside there, and the intake, it's fine. So we need to just keep jiggling a bit. Now one thing I did earlier was I took a hammer out. So let me show you how it's done. So if you have it like really deep in there, just leave the car idle for a little bit. The expansion and oil helps, and then just take like a hammer. Let's see here. And here's the good old-fashioned hammer. Okie dokie. So put the nail like at an angle like this, you see. So as you hammer, the idea is to create counter rotation on the other side. Now I had mine pretty good for a while, so all I have to do now is, let me get this. Here's my pliers. Mine is pretty moving by now, you can check it out. So just keep turning, turn, get a good turn, because remember, once you get by this point, you want to have a good engine warm-up by now, because that warm-up helps loosen up the bolt also, due to expansion and contraction. And the engine oil just adds a nice slithering of smoothness. So pretty much the bolt has no adhesion as it's breaking inside. It's just meant to hold it down. It's not really like welded to anything or anything like that. Okie dokie, so you can see it's coming out. Let's just get this guy. It takes a while. Just be patient, you know. No rush, please. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this guy. No rush. Yeah, so at this point you can bring out your fancy tools, but I'm good with everything, so I'm really comfy with this guy. And electrical pliers. It does pay to be an electrician too. You can see the little guys in there. You know, if this happens to you, I'm telling you, you're in a pickle. You are in a world of problems. Because dude, but you can see it's coming out. Yeah, just take time, okay? Just take time. Yeah, just take time. And then bring the thing. Use WD-40 to spray in there. And then take your channel locks. But unfortunately, I was about actually to take this whole engine plate off. You can see I loosened this guy. I loosened this guy. I loosened that guy, that guy over there, the guy in the back, the other guy in the back, the other guy in the back, the other guy in the back. Took off this sensor, took off this. And also one crucial thing is you want to just cover those holes, because the last thing you want is something going in there. This is a spark plug hole. As you can see, it looks good in there. And if you haven't done a tune-up yet, it doesn't hurt to do one, so you don't have to deal with this kind of thing. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Remember, Buick Verano 2012. Okay, so let's finish this shot. So you can see the engine block doesn't allow much clearance, so you just want to be patient with it, okay? Just be patient and drag this nut out. Ooh, that's not gonna work actually. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with this guy, because the key is just to be patient. Once you have enough wiggle room and clearance for the bolt as it comes out, you'll have enough height to use this. So you use this thing, just make it easier, you know. And then just take this guy out. Oh, that's a long way from from the Cummings. And there we have it, guys. Get a broken nut out of an engine. Take care, guys. Welcome to part 2 of the bolt removal. Camshaft intake and exhaust solenoid sensor for 2012 Buick Verano. Trouble engine code P0010. Stolen vehicle. Check engine light. It's these guys, let me show you. So check these bad boys out. Here's your broken bolts. Put that in there, as you can see. Intake and exhaust camshafts from Amazon. Check this out. Put the broken bolt in there. Now remember, I already replaced these guys. So these are new actually, but the bolt just broke off due to over tightening. The old ones are back in the plastics for the new ones, and then so this is the exits. This one goes, let me show you. This guy goes here in this side, the first hole on the back side. Okay, so now that we've taken off that bolt that broke, you can see the next step is to remove these guys, these tissue guys. Tissue up there for just in case. And then you can see the oil. So I'll just take this out. Just throw it in there. And then take this guy. You can see the hole is really good and deep. Okay. So take this guy out. Alright, so just clean up the area a little bit. But actually, you guys don't want to use tissue, because you want to use a cloth that doesn't break off with fiber, you know, like a paper towel or something like that. I just grabbed tissue because it was the closest thing. So dump that in the hole. And then take this guy and then put him here in the first one here, like that. There we are. And just give him a good snug fit. Okay, and then you want to make sure that this hole matches inside. You see that? Yeah, and this time you don't want to over tighten like me, because that's what caused this whole mess in the first place. So maybe just get yourself a torque wrench and read your vehicle specifics and tighten it to the appropriate tension. Okay, so put this guy down and then get the second one, this guy. Okay, you can see all that drizzle, so just clean them out. There we are. Make sure it's clean inside there, because this, it's just like it's like a vacuum sensor. That's what this thing does. So what the vehicle does is it measures the rate of intake and exit just to make sure it's right. And that's what these guys do pretty much. So they sit here on top of the engine block, and you want to just give this guy a good wiggle down. Wiggle him a bit more. There we are. There we are. Good. Alright, so remember, don't over tighten. Never tighten too much. You see this guy? There's what we call a torsion field, and once it's in, so this side will be inside halfway, right? So you're still turning and what happens is the torsion field is in the center. It strips out like a Twizzler, like a candy, too pulled too much, you know. So this guy goes actually here, there in that hole, but I'm not done yet, so for now they just sit up here. Alright, so this is in, this is in. So remember, when you put the cables back, you see how the configuration is there? So this goes in the black one, you see? Here, okay? And the trick to this is you just push here. When you're taking it out, just push this clip, you see? And you see that mechanism in there. So you just push this side. So you push this thing down here, and it lifts up like that, you see? And that locks on this side here, on this clip. So make sure it's clean and all, and then put it back, so like that. So this side is the black side, okay? And this side is the gray side. You see that? You see the boxiness? Boxy, boxy, boxy. It's like Legos, you know, just think of it as a game. Okay. Alright, so just put that in there. So remember, this clip, always this clip faces this thing here, this guy. And boom. So in there. And then this guy also in here. Boom. So that's how it will look when it's done. But I'm not done yet, okay? So we'll tighten every nut back and get back to you when it is done. Thanks.